Right, welcome back. I can happily say that the missing windscreen stroke windshield has arrived from Revell in America. Took about just over 3 weeks to arrive, but I'm well chuffed now it's arrived and I've installed it. And I can happily say that the Warthog is all finished. So here's the final reveal. Right, so here it is, all finished. I've had to put the flash on because there's not much sunshine coming through the window. You can see it's all muddied up. The windscreen's finally in. It's all weathered. The turret has been put in now, and the figure on the back of the turret. And I'm really loving how this has turned out. Now when I left here, I just put all the turret together with the feeder belt. So basically what I did is I put the UNSC Eagle sticker on and the stripe sticker on, let them settle for 24 hours. And I just basically went to town with a wash. Once the wash had dried, I then painted the gunmetal on this bit of feeder belt here. I've done the handles in brown, and then I mounted it into the back of the rear of the Warthog. Once that was done, I then got the figure, manoeuvred his thumbs and hands around the handles of the actual turret so it looks like he's actually handling it. Took a while, without managing to snap the thumb, managed to get it round, which is perfect, and then just pushed his feet down a little bit, because his feet will try and come up on you, so there's a little bit of a gap so it looks like he's hovering. I put the chief figure in, and his hands actually perfectly surround the steering wheel. I was well chuffed with that. And then you got the third figure in there, just whacked him in, pushed them down a bit because the heads were coming over the top of the roll cage. And then that's sitting perfect. Now with the weathering and the muddiness, it was number 26 Humbrol brown, light brown, and number 251 Humbrol, which is a very dark brown, it's like a blacky brown. So I dry brushed the 26 brown on first, as you can see, and then dry brushed the 251 on top of that, and it's getting like a mixture effect. It's gone out, come down really well. And then the same around the sides here, where all the splash. And then I've used the silver pencil and put some bit more weathering on top of the mud. And around the foot guards and all the body guards around there, look, as you can see. I've also done a bit more work on the jerry cans with the black and the silver, just to bring them out slightly a bit more. Going round to this side with all the mud effects again. With the tyres, you know, I painted those black. What I did is I mounted them onto the wheels and then pushed the wheels into place, and then that circular piece there is a pin, and each side of the pin is a retaining clip, and you push that in, and once you hear the click, the tyre is secure. And then with the tyres, I've basically, with the browns, just gone round the tread, just to give it that bit of a muddy effect, but not too much overboard, to be honest. I like the tyres the way they are. So let me just pick this up very carefully to show the underneath. You can see the underneath has all been muddied and grimed. Again, with the browns, the silver pencils, the black pencils, the wash. I left the speaker box untouched because I didn't want it to muffle the sound. You can see that the active suspension there. Now, when it comes to the sound, if I just turn this round and just push that button, now the button's a bit stiff because some of the wash accidentally got in there. I tried to clean it out, but it wouldn't come out. So I'll just push the button. Now I'll put my hand in the way just so you can see that it does still glow up, and then the secondary sound. And there it is. The sound's all there. Now with the roll cage, again with the wash, just muddied that up. A bit of the browns, not too much. And then majorly it's the silver pencil, where I've worn it out and made it look like it's been scratched, and the actual underneath the bare metal showing through. So that's that. And then last but not least, the missing windscreen. It took about 3 weeks to arrive. So I dry brushed some of the browns on, as you can see, and then got my cotton bud stroke Q-tip and just cleared some of the windscreen so it looks like the Chief and the other figure there, they've actually tried to wipe it off, because there ain't no windscreen wipers on this. Now to mount the screen, you got like a little locking notch there, retaining clip. So you push it down, you push it down into the actual hole, it'll lock, and then you just push down on the back, and then you'll hear the click, and it's locked into place. And that's that. I mean, you can see the actual, you know, you've got to put the extra detail in, you know, with the tow cable and the springs, just to bring it out a bit. But those little, you know, effects that you know, the little additions that you put on and the weathering, makes this look like a model, not a toy. Because again, like the Pelican, this is actually a toy. But for the serious modeler like me and you guys, you could make this look really, really nice. So just one last look at the Warthog. To see how it looks fantastic. It's really opened my eyes to build and blade kits, this has. It really has. There it is, all finished. What I'll do, as usual, hopefully I haven't bored you too much. I'll put some stills on at the end of this video. And see you fairly soon with my next build. Thank you very much for watching.